What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It is time for this month's edition of Staffing Shortages, where we take a look at who needs help. As always, we start off with the jobs report. This is the latest jobs report, the employment situation from June of 2023. It says total non-farm payroll employment increased by 209,000 in June, and the unemployment rate changed little at 3.6%. So they're claiming it's 3.6% unemployment and 209,000 jobs increased. However, while that may sound great and all, hey, that's a lot of new jobs, that's a low unemployment number, there's a lot of places that need help right now. Rest assured, by the time you're done with this little 10-minute video here, or whatever it ends up being, I will guarantee you that you will agree that there are a lot of places that are having staffing shortages at this time, and that these numbers don't really mean much. Alright, starting off with this one. As summer heats up, EMS providers struggle with staffing shortages. The legislature approved funding this session to help EMS providers, particularly with challenges around workforce shortages and retainment. And this is going on in the Minneapolis area, where there is an EMS staffing shortage. Now, for a lot of these, we're just going to read a headline. Here's Austria. Yes, let's just go somewhere else in the world. Let's go over into Europe. Austria. Teachers union warns of impending staffing shortages. Let's continue to this one. Oh, look, another EMS related one. EMT staffing shortages continue to plague Baltimore City Fire Department. That's not good, so you're going to call 911 and they may not have enough EMTs to get one out to you, or your local EMS station may not be able to send anyone, so they have to send someone else from another neighborhood. It's happening right now. That's what's going on. And we take a look at this. School staff shortages hit Ohio 1 month from the first day of school. This was posted back on July 21st, so this was just yesterday. This one's very recent, so they're concerned that there may not be enough teachers starting the school year. Bridgeport schools say even with 6 retirements just this year, applications for unfilled jobs are in the low single digits. This is not good. Let's continue on here. 911 hold times. Staffing shortages cause callers to wait up to 20 minutes. In 2022, over 100 emergency call centers had at least 50% of positions open. Experts say 911 dispatcher shortage has grown worse in recent years. Accidental calls have become a bigger issue with smart devices. And let's just face it, forget that my channel here, the biggest thing we talk about is COVID. Let's just face it, it's really a tough time to be a 911 dispatcher right now. There's a lot of violence ongoing in the country. There's a lot of mental health crisis, plus the ongoing pandemic, which has led to higher call volume. So how many people actually want to go and take on that huge job, of a life-saving job of being a dispatcher? They're not getting a lot of applications right now. Let's move on to this one. Chatham County 911 Communications Center is experiencing staffing shortages. So yet another one. This is down in Georgia, and it just continues on. Rochester nurses vote for strike amid staffing shortages, while RRH prepares to continue care. So Rochester Regional Health, I believe, is what that stands for. And yeah, that's not good when you don't have enough nurses to take care of the patients. Let's continue on. I believe we do have more in the way of nursing issues as we continue along here. Staffing inspector shortages lead to increased complaints at North Carolina nursing homes. So there you go. You don't have enough inspectors, things don't get done efficiently, and patients don't get proper care. Let's take a look at this. In North Carolina, we have about 420 nursing homes, but less than 100 inspectors to ensure the facilities are maintaining high standards of care. Of the 97 inspectors, about 15% of those positions go unfilled, and the turnover rate is nearly 35%. Wow, that's a really high turnover rate. So that's not good. New Albany Floyd County Schools address staffing shortages, and I believe this is in Kentucky. As students prepare for their first day of school, School districts are making sure they have enough staff for their classrooms. On Wednesday, New Albany Floyd County Schools hosted their third annual job fair in hopes of filling 100 positions. Wow. And it says right now we are looking for support positions. Floyd Knobs Elementary Assistant Principal Bethany said, we have positions from kindergarten all the way up to special educations. We even have a pre-K position that is open. So they definitely need help in this area. Let's continue on here. Critical U.S. air traffic controllers facilities face serious staffing shortages. And yes, this is true. Not only have there been a lot of bad thunderstorms this summer, which have caused queues at the airport. Remember when Pete Buttigieg said that, oh, we're not going to have the level of problems that we had last summer? Okay, storms, there's nothing you can do about that. But air traffic controller issues, yes, they are continuing here in the United States. Continuing on with this, SLU hospital nurses picket to draw attention to staffing crisis. Nurses cited unsafe working conditions and more violence among patients and their families because of staffing shortages. So this is actually SLU. That would be St. Louis. So it's happening in St. Louis as well. MARTA. MARTA is, I believe that's the transit authority down in, the mass transit down in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, here you go. MARTA blames dozens of trip cancelizations on, take a guess, could it be staffing shortages? Ding, 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 ding. Yes, it is. It's staffing shortage. It just continues. Nearly all Michigan healthcare jobs will face shortages within 10 years, report finds. Oh my, that's not good. Loretto hospital workers plan to strike over staffing shortages and wages. Healthcare workers have been sounding the alarm about issues at the Safety Net Hospital since last summer when union members called on federal and state regulators to protect employees and patients from issues caused by short staffing. It just continues. How about here in my city, in Philadelphia? Philly's juvenile jail in crisis over cramped conditions amid staffing shortages. Kids are living in cramped conditions waiting for their cases to be heard at a juvenile jail in West Philadelphia. This is in part due to a battle with staffing shortages. And let's continue on. We will come back to Philadelphia. We're going to end on Philadelphia. Staffing shortages result in trash pickup delays, and this is in Leavenworth. And yes, they as well are dealing with trash pickup delays. Incidentally, we're having it here in Philadelphia. My trash day is on Friday. I don't know what day yours is, but mine is on Friday. We have trash, and then we'll have another truck that comes around for recyclables. The trash men came perfectly on time yesterday. The recyclemen, they came fashionably late, like they always do, because number one, people are getting sick again. It's summer vacations, and yes, staffing shortages. So they came late today, and yep, they were supposed to come yesterday. So it's Saturday. They're getting overtime. All right, how about this one? Royal EMS plagued by federal reimbursements and staffing shortages. This is in southeast Minnesota. So yet again, another area where there's staffing shortages. And it seems as if the rural areas in this country are really getting hit hard. I listen to a lot of dispatches, and Center County, Pennsylvania does have a rural area, and that is, they got State College, then you got the rural areas surrounding it. And there's a few EMS office or stations there where they're waiting for quite some time, either for a scheduled driver to show up, or they'll just have to go to next available because they'll have no one. And that's not good. When wait times go up, it's dangerous, especially when you get a call like cardiac arrest. When you hear a call for cardiac arrest, guess what happens? If you can't get someone out there in time, they may lose their life. All right, let's come back to Philadelphia today. Look at this kid's face. Look at this poor child. He's sitting there just like, oh man, I can't go swimming. Yes, some Philly pools aren't opening until late July and August because of the lifeguard shortage, which was said to have been resolved in Philadelphia, but here we go. I mean, that kid's picture, it's sad, it's depressing. It's heartbreaking to see that. Says it all. But yet we come back to this, right here, the jobs report. Oh, 3.6% is the unemployment rate. Oh, 209,000 jobs added. Yeah, that's great, but I just showed you, I think, about 18 different news stories here. We just went quickly through them, showing you there is a staffing shortage all across the country, and it doesn't matter what sector you look at, it's out there. I see help wanted signs everywhere. Pizza shops, flower shops, you name it. Help wanted, help wanted, help wanted. Yeah, it's a legitimate issue. And part of the issue, the pandemic. The number of people going on disability is going up and up and up and up and up. But meanwhile, they're all happy and jolly about how well these numbers are. Nope. There's a lot of places that need help. Hopefully your business is not one of them. If you are working in an industry that is short-staffed, I hope you're not having a stressful time. Hope it works out for you. Alrighty, that's it for this staffing shortage update for this month. We'll have another one again next month. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more great content like this, subscribe to my channel down below. If you know anyone that would be interested in seeing this data, by all means, share it with your friends, share it on social media, share it wherever. Have a great evening, everyone. I will see you all again tomorrow for more updates. Thanks for watching.